What's going on, guys? K-Dub here with another episode of Crypto Zombie. Welcome back to the channel. I absolutely had to make an update right now. The price of Bitcoin has gone absolutely buck wild since I made my previous update. Now, we knew that we were looking for a potential move to the upside, and remember, we were calling out the total BS of all that FUD that was going on with the SEC, everything that came out with Circle, USDC. Those rumors turned out to be completely false, and it looked exactly like the same trick that they were trying to pull back in 2019, having everyone sell at the bottom, and of course they got left behind in the dust. And today, this is not clickbait, this is an emergency update. I want to show you something that I'm looking at right now in the charts that could literally change everything for Bitcoin. It could get us out of that no man's land and potentially confirm the fact that we may actually be starting the first leg of a major bull market. So we have to hop in and we have to look at exactly what is going on right here, right now. And if you guys like these quick updates like this, just drop a comment below, drop a like, let's hop into it. So this morning when we made our video, Bitcoin was literally hovering right around this first pop here, went sideways, and has now gone even higher, smashing over the $24,400 level. In fact, it's sitting at around $24,200 and something right now. This is crazy. Now, again, I have to say, it is so insane how this FUD just feels exactly like 2019 all over again, right? Here we're putting in the bottom, we have that first pump, all of a sudden there's this big crypto crackdown on stable coins and all this other stuff driving retail FUD, everybody's selling out of their USDC, and look what we do. We put in another green candle and we're now attempting to push even higher than this previous wick right here, right now. And look at this, guys. We have this death cross right here, right? And everybody knows that Bitcoin has never had this before. Everyone's talking about this potential death cross, and what do you tend to see when everyone is talking about something? Well, usually the opposite happens, which is why we've been cautiously saying be careful, but at the same time, I have been definitely a lot more bullish than some of these people in the short term. Now, yes, of course, we are still in a downtrend, but guys, have a look right here. We're having a pump on the same exact day that the dollar, the DXY, is also having a pump as well. Do you understand that this is not something you commonly see? When this tends to happen, we usually have a pullback, but we're not seeing that today. If we actually come over here, you could see the fact that we broke right through this area, and you could see these were providing perfect opportunities for trading, right? And we knew right here, as I said, I mean, guys, literally go back and watch the videos. We called this down to a T. We had the first bottom right here. We came up, we hit this heart line. I said there was a chance we're going to do one more test to put in that double bottom, and boom, off to the races. Now, honestly, guys, I was not anticipating that Bitcoin was going to break right through this on its first attempt, but my goodness, this just shows you the strength of the bulls right now, and you can see that we are now back inside of this ascending, broadening wedge, right? You can see the fake out down here, double bottom, and actually what's crazy is if you do zoom in, if you zoom in right here, you will see that there was a very small retest right there on that 4-hour chart, and boom, off to the races, guys. So you can see right now, this still puts our target, which, and honestly, like I said, I did not think we were going to get here this quick, this fast, but it still puts our target between $25,100 and $25,300, and here is the kicker. Here's the thing that we should have been paying attention to. We've been looking at this on the higher time frames, right? Because we're getting very used to looking at those monthlies, even the dailies, right? But now that we're having such exciting moves, you can actually see right here, Market Cipher gave us the green dot this morning, right? And I said, you know, you want to wait for that confirmation on the trend to either side. You could argue that maybe potentially, you know, this is a little bit higher than this, although I argue they're basically similar. But look at how crazy this is. If we go to the lower time frames, look at how the answers were right there, my friends. Look at this. Perfect anchor wave, perfect trigger wave. And look at, we're getting the same exact thing. Look, right here, guys, we had the waves crossing from green over into purple. Right here, that was the confirmation to take that trade. And look, guys, within literally a few hours, boom, we had that. And not only that, but look what we got. As opposed to the whale selling that we got over here on the daily, right? Remember I told you guys be careful, the whales were selling up here, and boom, what did we get? Dumped to the downside, that was the distribution. Well, now look what's happening on the lower end, guys. We're actually seeing the whales buying, and you even saw a liquidation down there. So this is showing me that the momentum is still intact, and we are seeing this red potentially move into the green, setting us up for even a bigger move. And here's something that, and you know, I don't want to like necessarily apologize for this, but you know, I try my best, guys. I try based on my knowledge and the way that I look at charts and how I draw, you know, trend lines. Everything is obviously, you know, very subjective. It really is. It depends on the individual. But I want to show you something crazy. So the way that I like to do my trends is I like to take the top wick and then connect the bodies of the candles. That's just how I trade. It's how I usually do it. But look at this, guys. So if we actually come over here and we take this trend, and rather than go to the body of the candle, we actually come up here to the wicks, right there to the wicks, and we attach that and connect that. Look at what we basically get, guys. Look at what we basically get. Wick, wick, and if we come down here, can we argue right there that we did get the retest, guys? Guys, can we get a thumbs up for that? Did we actually get the retest? Because if that's the case, and it was just a matter of moving the trend lines to the top of the wicks, then guys, I would say that that is the test. That is the trend. And you know, that's what we're looking for. Check mark, thumbs up, whatever it is that you want. And guys, I'm telling you, that could be the trend reversal confirmation. So if we can actually literally just get above these key levels right here, you could see the pivot. We talked about the significance of this triple threat, okay? If Bitcoin can essentially get and hold, what's the highest level right here that we need to get above? The highest level currently would technically be that 25,150. That's sort of the level that we're looking at right here. So that would put us above 24,700, which would be the 50 right here, and it would also put us above basically 25,000 even right here. So basically, in a nutshell, guys, if we can close this week, or you know, even if we don't do it this week, let's say we do have a slight retest, but eventually end up having that breakout, and we keep, you know, this upward sloping trend right here, closing above that $25,150 level, then guys, I think we're off to the races, and I think that the bull market is back on. And this chart right here, you know, April 2019, like we said, where there was the fake out after the bottom, you know, getting everybody to sell. Could this be the same thing that we had back here? And are we ready, at least minimally, for an intra bull rally? You guys let me know what you think down below. So you could see right there, we've been in this mindset of basically looking at the larger time frames, right? Because we've just been in this sort of snail downwards trend, and you do become desensitized to that. But now that the momentum is there, we're seeing it showing up on the market cipher charts. We go to the lower time frames, and the answer was right there all along, guys. So it is going to be an amazing journey, especially seeing what's going to happen in the next few days, whether or not Bitcoin can actually close above that 200 weekly. We got to, you know, make sure that we are getting that confirmation. But, you know, like I said, not trying to spread too much hopium. Of course, anything could happen. Let's not get too excited. But this was a very, very nice move for Bitcoin, and we are definitely going to have to keep this monitored moving forward. So now that we do have those lines adjusted on the downward sloping trend, this does change the game a bit. Might this be the first CME futures gap that we don't close? I don't know, guys. You know, like I said, anything could happen for the first time, right? So that being said, thank you so much for coming back to the channel. You guys rock. You're the reason that I make these videos. I hope you are enjoying the pump, enjoying your day. Until next time, stay crypto. And remember, if you guys do want to learn how to trade, check out these tutorials popping up right here, right now. Until next time, stay crypto. And of course, peace out.